So, something crazy happened the other day that some people kind of already forgotten about, but this directly impacts the legacy of the iPhone 6s and iPhone 7 and LeBron James, which is pretty crazy. And honestly, in my opinion, when you have a phone like the iPhone 6s and iPhone 7, you might be wondering there's really no development. The iPhone 6s, these two iPhones have been discontinued pretty much. They're not getting iOS 16, and that is completely right. I truly feel like the iPhone 6s probably could have ended on iOS 16, to be honest, but the iPhone 7 had no reason ending on this version of software. But something wild happened the other day, and that is with iOS 12.5.6. Now, for those of you who don't know, Apple went ahead and released a new version of software, which was iOS 12.5.6. Now, within this specific update, what Apple did was they just fixed some, random issues here and there. It was just a bug fix update, so there was no features or anything added, which is totally expected, and I totally respect Apple for doing something like that. But if we go ahead and take a look here, right, we can see get an idea of how long these iPhone 6 and iPhone 5s ended up lasting. Even though this update didn't bring anything crazy, it still ended up getting a software update, which that in and of itself is insane. For Apple to go ahead and continue to, pretty much continue to update the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 5s at this caliber so many years later is insane in and of itself. Now, how does this directly impact the iPhone 6s and iPhone 7? Well, like I said before, these two iPhones have just been discontinued. And from the looks of it, I'm not too sure how much longer the iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus and iPhone 10 are going to last. But if one thing's for certain, if Apple has just pretty much created the longest lasting phone of all time, which is from the 6 and the 5S, I'm pretty sure the 6S and the 7 could end up lasting around the same time with iOS 15 security updates as well. Meaning, with the iPhone 6s and iPhone 7, Apple has pretty much a chance of going through and supporting these iPhones for many more years to come. Even if iOS 16 did not come for these two iPhones, I personally kind of do think that Apple will end up supporting these iPhones with iOS 15.6.2, 15.6.3, 15.6.4, so on and so forth forever probably until, the iPhone 6s and 7 end up being discontinued. You have to remember, the iPhone 6s and 7 are still supported with software right now, and the iPhone 6 and 5s are still getting software updates, which is crazy, which makes me think that Apple knows there's a ton of people who are currently using these, those iPhones, but I think that is also going to cycle down to these iPhones as well. So the moral of the story is, with Apple still pushing out updates for the 6 and the 5s even now, makes me think that these two phones have a much longer lifespan ahead of them than them pretty much not getting iOS 16. So yeah, they didn't get iOS 16, but I think this story doesn't end here in my opinion. So I guess we'll kind of see what happens, but that kind of covers it. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video.